What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Today I want to teach a little bit of a lesson about the situation of black men working together, okay? And how a group of brothers who 3-4 years ago didn't have so much, now have a lot in this space called the black manosphere. And I'm talking about three guys in particular, Kevin, myself, and Obsidian Media Network. Now, Obsidian is the guy who I would credit with the brainchild of this space. And when you talk about two of the three fathers of the black manosphere, you're talking about me and him, all right? We've probably done the most as far as the infrastructure that's outside of the black manosphere and what's inside of it. You know, as far as, bringing in guys, helping guys. Solo TB84 too also, okay? But Obsidian has been consistent. He's been shut down a few times. He's been consistent in his writing, and he's written for me on the negromanosphere.com. And last year, he told me that he was going to write a book. And I told him, I said, in order for you to have a specialization, you need to have a book. So he said, you know what? I'm going to have a book. He wrote a really good book called The Book of Obsidian. I have yet to read it, right? But at the same time, as Kevin Samuels was coming in through this space, getting known, figuring out what he needed to do to blow up, which he did, we all three have maintained a really good relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I've cussed Kevin Samuels out before, offline. He'll tell you. Earlier on in 2018, 2019, 2017, all the time. Obsidian, also. We haven't always gotten along. Most of it has been behind the scenes, all right? But what we've always been able to do is stay friends, figure out how to get better in the business. Even when the guys in the other parts of the ministry were way ahead of us, we stuck together as a team, as a unit. We've always stuck together. Now, Kevin Samuels in the last 12, 15 months has blown up, right? Almost at 1 million subscribers. Now, I'm gonna tell you how maintaining friendships work. Having a network is important. Obsidian has maybe like 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have about 160,000, 155,000, okay? Obsidian comes out with the Book of Obsidian, the book. Kevin Samuels takes a copy of the book, puts it on his live stream. Recommends the book. The book sells out in all physical quantities. Now, don't get me wrong, Obsidian was still selling the book before, okay? He was doing pretty good before. He was selling books before. But the book is sold out, averaging 3,500 copies per day. He is now a #1 best-selling Amazon author. And the last he told me, the book has generated well within the 6 figures. Now, a part of that is him bringing his plan to life. And that's one thing too. A lot of times you have to just put it in the work, which he did in writing the book. But then he got it to the right person. Don't get me wrong, I've advertised it here for free and all that. But because he was cool with Kevin Samuels, he was Kevin Samuels' friend. Look at him now. Kevin Samuels has just given Obsidian $100,000 or more in a day. I don't think they mind me sharing that. Especially, Obsidian, because he told me, in a message. And the reason why I don't know he minds me sharing it, because this is what it means to be successful as black men. And I want to tell everybody else to let's help Brother Obsidian get more money, and let's go buy the Book of Obsidian, the first book, comment to the pin to the top. This is what the Black Man Media is about. All brothers should be supporting our authors. Okay? We have a guy in our space that is a #1 best-selling author because black men knew how to work together. See, but let me tell you the difference between this. A lot of times black men, you don't see each other as having any value. You don't see each other as having something to bring to the table. And you don't see the importance of monetizing your own community. Sometimes guys want to leave the community and go elsewhere. I've talked about that. Okay? A lot of times guys want to leave and go to other places instead of staying here. I told you brothers, stick in the black sectors. We the people that's underserved. We need your help. No, oh, it's too ghetto over here. It's too many problems. Okay, if it's too many problems, then why is Obsidian a best-selling author right now on Amazon? Selling over 3,000 copies a day. Tell me anybody else in the manosphere that's doing that numbers right now. There's nobody. Do you want to know why? That's the power of having a community. And for anybody else, Kevin Samuels would have charged $10,000. But Kevin Samuels remembers when he didn't have that many subscribers who was rocking with him. And he's paying it back. He understands there's strength in the teamwork. Many times, and everybody knows, you know, we have a really good editing system here. Kevin knows, look, he ain't got to go out and get no editing. If he needs me to edit something, he can just call me. Same thing with Obsidian. Everybody knows we have a production studio. Our guys edit really good. If they need it, all they got to do is call me. Because we're brothers in this. Some other guys out here who will remain nameless got left out because they didn't know how to work with the team. And let me tell you this going forward, because I'll be back running the Sphere in August. Okay, I'll be back administrating full-time in the Sphere. Let me tell you something. The price has gone up. For you guys who have been emailing us and wanting to get on and stuff like that, just because now somebody can get you $100,000 as a mention, oh, it's gonna cost you so, because now we know what we got over here now. We know the power of what we got, and it's even stronger than what we think. But if black men cannot work together, how can you achieve something? This is why they don't want us, you know what I'm talking about, they don't want us working together. But when black men can work together, you build your own money. You become autonomous of the system. You become independent. You can create your own money. But how can you do that if you don't know how to work with your goddamn black people? You don't know how to work with your brother. You don't know how to appreciate your own brother's talent. I try to preach this to black men all the time. Love your brother, as George Macon would say, as you love yourself. Bring your brother into the business as you bring yourself. Help your brother up as he's adding value to you. You bring and add value to each other. I see too many times, so many guys wanting something for nothing, don't want to contribute anything to the pot, just wanting to take and not give anything. Then you wonder why nobody want to be around your ass. But if you stick together as a group of men and deal with your own people and try to solve your own problems, then there's money. Now you can have your own networks. You can have your own shows. You can have your own pageants. You can have your own balls. You can have all this stuff. And Obsidian has just found a whole new income stream for staying loyal to the crew. And the other ones that went against Kevin Samuels and was hating, all of them are left out. Sorry for you. Sorry for you. You're left out now. Because you didn't want to respect the game. How to stay loyal to the people who got something to offer you. No, you want to talk about them. Okay, cool. And now you're not in the game no more. You can't get no money with nobody beefing with them all the time, arguing all the time, trying to show somebody up for views. No, you get left behind like that. Can't do no business with you. And that's it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. Check out the Black Men of Perf t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.